Hi, I'm Dr. Carla, and this is a short video to help to mobilise into your shoulders and your thoracic spine, all around the top of that spine. I have lots of clients with shoulder injuries and kind of posture is affected, shoulders are coming forward, the hump starting on the back, they're tight in these pecs at the front, deltoids here. So yeah, this is just to kind of open up into the shoulders and hopefully stop things getting too tight and then causing any impingements and the pain that unfortunately I'm seeing too often. So a really simple way to start this off is to lay on your back. You have an option of a cushion here or something quite narrow, a yoga block if you have those. If that's too much, I'll show you the simple version first. Just simply laying down and taking the elbows out wide and cactusing those arms. You're trying to get as much of the back of the shoulder on the floor as you can. And you're trying to relax down here, you're trying to open the heart, trying to open the front of the shoulders. If that is simple, you find that okay, you can start to bring a cushion just along the spine, quite a deep cushion if you can, and then try. And all of a sudden I feel a much deeper stretch across the front here. Once you're here, you're taking big breaths to fill up the belly, the ribs, the chest and the throat. And then as you breathe out, you relax the back of the body, the shoulders, the arms, the neck, the teeth and the jaw. So that's a lovely way of starting to improve the posture and open out the front of the shoulders. To take that a little bit deeper, you're going to hold that one for anywhere between 1 and 5 minutes. To take that a little bit deeper, this is a challenging stretch. Please don't do this if you are in a lot of pain with your shoulders, or if you try and do this and it hurts, please move away from it. It involves laying on your front, and also be careful with your back with this stretch as well. I'll lay this way, I think. Laying on your front, and you're going to take an arm straight out to the side. So here I'm taking my right arm straight out. I'm then going to push into my left hand to roll on my side, bending my knees in. The reason I'm bending the knees in to start with is just to see how my back feels, to make it a little bit easier. Now what's happening here, this right shoulder joint, is pushing deeply into the floor. So this is where you need to really listen to your body. If that feels okay, you can start to straighten the legs. And if that feels okay, you can start to wrap the arm around. So it's a lot of pressure going through that shoulder joint, and it's a huge stretch. Very, very deep. If you can't breathe deeply and relax in these poses, then you've gone too far and you need to come out. Please, please don't do anything that hurts. So that would be a much deeper shoulder stretch. Okay. Sitting yourselves up. So with those two, we have mobilised across the collarbone, we've opened out across the front here, even more deeply with that other one, we've got really, really deep into the front of the shoulder. So now we're going to just work across the outside, and it's a very, very simple stretch. Just taking hold of the outside of the arm and dragging it across the body. And I'm bringing the arm really tight until I feel some kind of stretch across the outside. If you need to twist the body as well, you can do that. It's a fair amount of pressure to get a stretch there. And you're breathing deeply. So we're stretching the front of the body and the back of the body. This is going to help stretch out around the shoulder blade where we get lots of knots. Once you've done that one each side, taking the arms across the body, we can do a tricep stretch. So just patting yourself on the back, lifting the elbow up and over. Chin away from the chest. What happens when people do this one is they want to cave in, the chin wants to drop, because that makes it easier, and I feel literally no stretch there whatsoever. But as soon as I lift my ribs, lift my chest, lift my chin, lift the elbow, take a deep breath and wiggle those fingers as far down the back as you can, then you start getting stuck into that tricep. Running all the way down here. So if you do those 4 moves, you're going to feel really lovely and mobilised across the front of the chest. and the back of the shoulders. Any questions, pop me a message.